Hi everybody, our Fortnite Battle Royale cake series continues because everybody loves this game, but I'm not seeing a lot of cakes out there or ways that you can celebrate it either for your party or even your Fortnite parties as well. I already made my Battle Royale Loot Llama cake and I'm going to put a link to that in the description below if you want to make that, but here is the new one. It is the Meteorite Dusty Divot cake. We all know that the meteorite was supposed to hit the tilted towers. I did some research, found out that the meteorite did hit like the prison area or a small area in the tilted towers. However, it hit Dusty Depot, which is now called Dusty Divot. So this cake symbolizes the Dusty Divot area, and then it shows the meteorite coming in towards the tilted towers. So here's how you make it. I made 2 sheet cakes and of course put buttercream frosting in the middle and straightened it out, actually flattened it out in between. There's the second layer there. Then I took a knife and cut out my Dusty Divot for the Dusty Divot portion and then cover the rest of it with buttercream frosting. Really even that out. I like to put it in the freezer or in the refrigerator to kind of harden it up and then smooth it out really nicely. That way when you roll out your fondant, I rolled out my green fondant, you get a nice smooth area. Right there, that push down for the Dusty Divot and then cut out the edges so you have what looks like a big green grass area. Now I put some brown fondant over on the left side of the cake, and that's going to be the area where we're going to put our tilted towers. Cut out a circle so I can make my divot for my Dusty Divot where the meteorite hit. And now I use some Rice Krispie treats, and that's going to make the tilted towers. So I use a knife, and then I really kind of mold the towers to look like the tilted towers area. I made 3 tilted towers, and you can kind of see how I put them together just with those Rice Krispie treats. And then I'm going to cover them with fondant. Now when I have my towers ready, I kind of gauge where I'm going to put them on my cake, and then I take some brown fondant, roll it out, and cover that and smooth it out around those buildings. Take the fondant, roll it around the bottom so I have the shape of a tower. And of course I do that to every single one of my 3 towers. I'm going to make some strips in the lighter brown color and create the tops of the buildings, and then use black to make the windows on the buildings. And I just kind of design each one to look like the ones in tilted towers. This one has a lighter brown on top and then some brown windows. Now I'm going to make the hangers. First I use white fondant to make that, and then I use some brown fondant to make the other one. And I just use kind of a ruler or a knife to make the dents in those hangers. And then I got some gray paint, of course edible paint, and you can get that at the store. And then I put the roof on that and painted that in kind of a silver metallic color as well. I use some of that silver metallic edible color on top of the brown, and I did the same thing and put the roof on the brown one as well. Now I take 3 colors. I take my red, my yellow, and my orange, and really just kind of stretch those out. See how they don't mesh together? Use Rice Krispie treats in a small circle mold, and this is going to be for the meteorite. I put it in and mold out and make the meteor, and use some toothpicks to kind of hold it up like that. Let it dry a little bit so it's going to stick in there really well. Now I use toothpicks to hold down the towers and the hangers. See right there, it's going to stick it in. So just let your guests know that there's some toothpicks in there. And I use some skewers to attach the meteor, kind of so it looks like it's landing into the tilted towers from the sky. And now I push down the meteorite, so it looks like it's hitting that kind of prison area in the tilted towers. A really good way to make sure everything sticks is I put the cake in the freezer in between so it gets really kind of hard. Now I just went to the craft store Michael's and got some little trees, and I lay those all the way around so you have some trees in your tilted towers area as well as your Dusty Divot. Use those toothpicks to put the hangers in. And now what I did is I used some sweetened coconut and I colored it with some green dye, and that's your grass, and I'm laying it out all over the place where the grass goes. All right, thank you so much for watching. Of course, if you want to see how to make our Loot Llama cake, I'm going to put a link in the description below, and I'm going to continue on with this series. I'm going to make some more cakes in the future, so let me know below what you want me to make next time, and I will give you a shout out if I select your idea. Be sure to give us a thumbs up. We'd love you to subscribe. Of course, we have some giveaways. Just check out the description below for $500 worth of Amazon gift cards, and we'll see you next time. Bye.